Hello again, everyone. I'm Tiegon, and last time on XCOM UFO Defense, we shot down a lot of UFOs. We have 3 UFOs to clean up: a large muton man, a small whatever that is, and another large who knows what's aboard that mystery saucer. You may notice that the shirt I'm wearing, or I feel like I should comment on the fact that the shirt I'm wearing is not extremely fashionable, but it is one of my most comfortable shirts. And I feel like that is one of the laws of the universe, that the comfort level of a piece of an article of clothing is less fashionable. If it's less fashionable, it tends to be more comfortable. Or should I say that fashion and comfort have a negative correlation. A fairly strong negative correlation. Or what that means in layman terms, because that's like a statistician kind of term. What that means in layman's terms is that the more fashionable something is, the less comfortable it tends to be. Not always the case, but, you know, pretty much. And this is not a very fashionable shirt, but boy is it comfortable. And I know you guys out there, you guys want me to be comfortable, right? And it doesn't look like the worst. I mean, it's plaid. I mean, there's uglier shirts. There certainly is uglier shirts, so that's why I say it's just simply a strong correlation, because actually, imagine a article of clothing that is completely unfashionable and also very uncomfortable. I don't know, like a clown outfit or something. Clowns are never fashionable. Well, rarely fashionable. Those fashionable clowns. Oh, that's some... I have no idea what I'm trying to think of right now. Or that just made me think. That just made a couple images come into my head. That's like clowns are like supermodels or other things. Anyways, I don't want you to see what goes on inside my mind, lest you be too terribly horrified and traumatized to continue watching me. God dang, I'm never watching him again. I'm traumatized. I need psychological help after watching that guy. That person. Could happen. I don't know. I don't know how powerful my oopsie doodle. That is really a mistake. Okay, people. Some of you are going to have to get your weapons on the way out. I really hate it when I do this. Especially considering that I left the plasma weapons on the floor. My best weapons are on the floor. Alright, so Tatsuo, I guess you might as well pick up one of those. And we're going to just watch out the back and see what we see. Grenadier, I wanted you to have the blaster launcher. Is the blaster launcher on the floor? Did I leave that? Yeah, that's on the ground too. Okay. Well, there's going to be a certain amount of distributing equipment in this particular playthrough. I've got to be more careful. They put the OK button very close to... I should always use the right button when going through the people. I shouldn't use the left button. I'm going to just exclusively use the right button to get through that screen, because I've accidentally done that one too many times. Generally, one time is too many times, but I've done that too many times, really. Alright, Astra, I think I would like you to just distribute a smoke grenade immediately, and that way we can all start breathing smoke and getting a nice jump start on cancer. I mean, getting a nice coverage, a nice plume of smoke to cover us. Get some nice coverage. Karnov actually has the fire rounds. He's ready to spit fire. I am ready to spit fire. Or Karnov is ready to do this fire spitting. And also preparing smoking grenades. The smoking grenades. Oh, now with nicotine. Please, kids, don't smoke. Please, nicotine is very bad. And the other chemicals contained therein your typical cigarette. Okay, Armand, you have no weapons, so just think happy thoughts and prime the smoke grenade. Yeah, this is a bit of a shame to have people with no weapons, but at least they're at the back of the ship. So that's That's something. At least they won't be coming out immediately. And you, do you really deserve... Oh, Gaston, you're good at shooting, so I guess you maybe deserve a plasma weapon. Lewis, you're not that strong. I'm not sure if you deserve a high explosive. Gudrun, you do, but Lewis, I'm gonna tell you to get rid of that. In fact, just toss it over to Gudrun. Smack! You hit me in the face with that. All right, and yeah, Gudrun also has one of these guns, but she's good with it. So, I mean, I prefer my sergeants to have plasma weapons or my people in flying suits, but that works. I have a new rule, which I think will be very entertaining in the future. From now on, whenever I lose a soldier, I'm going to replace that person. New recruits will now they'll now have names of various celebrities, because Steve Martin did so incredibly well that I feel like the celebrities in since our first celebrity worked so incredibly well as an XCOM recruit, we figured that all celebrities would be incredible members of XCOM. It only follows. It only logically follows. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna have more celebrities whose impressions I can successfully do. That is, that will join us as we take casualties. So, various things, various people. You'll expect various interesting voices to resurface, some that I have done before, and some that I have not tried and should be rather experimental. And some of these characters we might hope they die. Some of these characters we might actually enjoy. I'm not 100% sure how this will go, but if they are enjoyable, then after they die, I might consider bringing them back to life via a second character, making a second character that's with that name. Alright, Mikhail, should you have been the person to throw that smoke grenade? I do like having smoke. Okay, Grenadier Coward has access to things. Tell you what, Tatsuo, I want you to move over so that people can get access to equipment. Astra deserves a better weapon than she has, but the plasma cannons are not with her. They're at the back of the ship, so... she could take a... Well, she deserves a better weapon, but she's not going to get one. She's good at reacting and is in a flying suit, though, so... she'll stay up front, and Crystal will maybe toss... Or no, we already got smoke out there. Just put that back in your belt. Alright. We're being very defensive. I know that some people might want me to be a bit more aggressive, but we're dealing with Muton men, and the most dangerous part of a mission is disembarking from the craft. I really feel that way. So we're going to deal with a little bit of smoke inhalation and other things. And that caught fire. That smoke grenade caused a significant amount of fire. Warning, smoke grenades may cause significant amounts of fire. Dangerous, horribly dangerous amounts of fire. And I am hearing a garbage truck outside, but you're probably not hearing it, so I probably don't need to mention it, but maybe if you're hearing something, that's what you're hearing. Tatsuo, get in the smoke, and crouch, and good. And Astra will stay up here, and Mikhail will come out because he's a sergeant, but he will be very careful, and maybe he should go floating up top. Actually, Astra does have a tendency to like to fly on top of the ship. Maybe Crystal Hafner will do that. Crystal Hafner is a sergeant, so that will be your thing to do right now. And then next time, maybe someone of higher rank can go out there after you've secured the location. After you've been out there for a little bit and no one's shot at you, sort of thing. Then it'll be clear for higher ranking personnel. But for now, that's considered a danger zone. Alright, should I come out? I'm only a squatty, I think I should. However, that's more people to detect, and then I can get a grenade thrown at me, and it's a radius kind of deal. About how far could I make it? Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm pretty good at reacting. I'm just gonna stay... Maybe I should get further out, though. Actually, yeah, move up. Okay, I'm gonna use up all my movement until I can snapshot, just like just about anyone else. Damien is going to get on the ramp and kind of stay at the top of the ramp where he can have at least a little bit of distance from everyone else while still being able to cover us. Karnov will stay up here and shoot down. Astra is going to get back a little bit so that other people can rearm, because people need weapons, y'all. This cannon for you, because you're so terribly weak that you probably will be too weak to carry this stuff, so actually drop this stuff, because you're not going to be able to throw much anyways, and then get out of the way. Get out of the ways. Thank you very much. Gudrun. Why don't you, Miss Strong Legs? Hello, Miss Strong Legs, and other body parts that are also indeed very strong. Would you like the rocket launcher? I think you would. All right. Miss Strong Legs. What does that sound like? It sounds like the name of a horrible coach for the females' physical education program. the women's. Because they had a different coach for the women and a different coach for the men, because you can't have a male coach checking up on the women's locker room. Well, I mean, you could, and I'd like to sign up for that job, but there's problems, obviously, with that. So, anywho, Lewis, you get behind her, and Gudrun behind. In fact, actually, Gudrun should go first. Well, Lewis is wanting to get a gun, but Gudrun already has one, and maybe she should move up first, kind of thing. Alright. So, are we all done for this turn? I think we basically are, because we don't want to move out too much, otherwise we might get area blasted. Movement is hidden. Everything's okay for now. Tatsuo is technically out of the smoke at the moment. Or no, you are Miss Ramp Man. Ramp Man who does not have a weapon. Did I realize that you were one of the people that did not have a weapon when you did? Was I? No, I guess I wasn't completely thinking that thing through. Okay, Gudrun! We'll wait till you do your turn for a moment, because we could discover an enemy, and then we'll wish we had not done your turn yet, because we'd like to throw a rocket at them. Alright, Andrea Taylor will explore a little bit on this edge. Oh, hello. We got a UFO behind us still. I'm gonna have you move up here, and you're good at reacting, so just kind of face this. Oh, we're in the corner. Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that this was a corner. I'm in the corner. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna pay attention to this direction. Hello, I have discovered of course, Muton Man. What else? When we're fighting a ship full of them. I mean, actually, we could let it run into like one of those liver kind of monsters or something. Gudrun, should I have you crouch? Because you could shoot your friend in the back of the head, and that'd be very, 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 very fun, but not productive. So, just, I guess, do a standing snapshot. You could hit a hay bale or something. What if you're inaccurate? Just fire. No line of fire. Okay, good. Thank God. You move up. We're gonna have you move up. I'm afraid that if I move up too much, though, the guy might do a reaction shot, so, okay, 28, 30, okay. Just don't hit a goddamn hay bale, alright? That's not a goddamn hay bale, so, good job. I was gonna say, damn it, you hit a goddamn hay bale. Just, I like that it's always goddamn now. You hit a goddamn hay bale, goddamn it. Goddamn. What's wrong with you, damn it? What happened? When did I become a sailor? I've been playing, I did play World of Warships recently. I recorded a little footage of that I might post later, but I'm editing a lot of things, so yeah, I think it's because, yeah, I played World of Warships, that's all. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Tatsuo! I want you to do this. You're a recruit. You're terrible at shooting. Why don't you just waste all of your ammo and just you hit a goddamn hay bale? Is it because I said too many bad things about the hay bale? It's like, goddamn hay bale. I hate goddamn hay bales. I hate goddamn hay. Oh, you hit him in the face. That guy has a tough face. Your face is rugged. I like that word, rugged. Ever since Monty Python's Lumberjack song, rugged it just has been part of my vocabulary. It's a very important part of my vocabulary. Bevis, I thought you were so rugged. And I feel kind of rugged in this shirt right now. I'm feeling kind of like a lumberjack. I feel like pressing wildflowers and eating buttered scones for tea. And then I might later dress in women's clothing and press wildflowers. God, that guy's taken 3 shots. I think he just has a knockout gun, so I think he's just threatening to knock us out with his sexiness. But still, that's not something we want. We don't want that. We don't want to see that. Stop posing. Alright, so Lewis will use piercing rounds to pierce that guy's face, in theory. But what will he do in reality? Let's watch and find out. This time on You're Too Stupid to Move. Damn it. You don't have enough time, you're just too stupid. I immediately blame it on a lack of intelligence. Oh, I like that. You're too stupid to move. I forgot how. It's not that I don't have enough time. I just forgot. Was it left and then right? Or the other way around? I'm gonna try moving both at the same time. No, wait. It's wrong. Alright, Damien Evans, would you like to throw a bomb at him, or would you like to go grab weapons and scrooge him with those? Considering the amount of time, if I did this and did that, I would use 30, and then I'd be left over with... I'd have 18 left over, which means I'd have to throw it immediately, and I barely even have enough time to turn, and I might end up dying. So Damien Evans, I'm going to say that is a negative on that plan. And you're pretty strong, so just take this thing and shove it in your backpack, and I'll shove that in your backpack. I wasn't really thinking your action through, so that's what happened. Karnov, yeah, come out. And Mikhail, actually, yes, I want you to look over there and see the alien that's over there. Congratulations. Okay, then, Scrooge that thing. I think these things are actually less threatening than other things, because I've never seen one shoot. But, it's still there, and it's still quite threatening. And they die like snake men, which, you know, I always like. That always makes me happy. Okay, so now you can only snap shots, and that's great. Can you just save time units for a snapshot? Alright, okay, Damien Evans is a freaking way. Grenadier Coward, would you like to... Yeah, take a shot, Grenadier Coward. I know you're my commander, so you only get 1 shot at this, and then you have to go away. Okay, you get 1 shot, now you have to go away. I don't approve of any more action with our commander. This action has not been approved by the official board of XCOM. He has acted above and beyond his bounds. And actually, Astra should have been the one doing the things, because she is just a mere captain. Alright, Captain. Go ahead and cap him in the head. Cap him in the head. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, just do it. Alright. And I do recall that we had a guy on the roof that actually I could have used earlier. Oh, well, I used plasma weapons. We've broken in this plasma clip, so we're probably going to lose it, so use it and lose it. It seems like if you use just a little bit of any of your weapons, you'll lose the whole clip at the end of the battle. That's what it seems like anyways. I'm not sure if that's the case, but now that we've used it, we might as well keep going. Were you out of time units there, man on the ramp? Oh, Karnov, yeah. Man on the ramp. No. So, Karnov, go ahead and move down here. It's a little risky, I know. And if we auto-fire, we'll have a lot of smoke inhalation issues. But if you just do a simple snap... No, you might run into aliens. Just wait. I know that your weapon's not the best for reacting, but just wait and react to things if they show up. I like to feel safe about Makarnov. I don't want to get Makarnov killed. And Astra can crouch on top of the ship. And Armand will move forth into the smoke. And reserve timeliness for a snapshot, sure. I will move a bit forward as well, scouting very carefully. Okay, I'm gonna crouch right here, and technically I'm out of smoke, so Armand, could you do... Yes, thank you. I demand large quantities of smoke inhalation so that I might, yes, develop various health issues. I demand health issues, damn it! Let's just leave that behind, Gaston. You're not going to be throwing it anywhere. Okay, and... guess that's it for this turn. Alright. That wasn't... I'm going to have to contact the manufacturer about that one. I mean, come on.
Dear sir, I wish to complain heartily about your smoke-creating product. It has failed me most heartily. I am furious about this. I am infuriated, sir. By God, in my day, when we made when we made something, we made it right. Gold darn it.
Gold darn it. No, that's not very... That doesn't sound like a incensed elderly person. Anyways, you get the idea. Gudrun, fire a rocket at something. No, that doesn't sound healthy. Just move along the edge and get in a position where we can... Or no, you're artillery. You wait. We discover aliens first, then artillery helps us get out of the jam that we're in. And I have exactly enough time units for auto shoot, so I may have moved you a little too far. So, in fact, yeah, save time units for auto shoot. I like that policy a bit better than just the policy of saving time units for a snapshot, even though it's the bare minimum. Snapshot is the bare minimum, basically. Auto shoot is a bit extra. Now, you're using a cannon. Will you save time units? I think you'll save time units for like a snapshot, right? Just crouch out here. And I'm gonna crouch here. And Lewis is gonna move this way. We are crowding a little bit. Save time units for an auto shoot is snapshot when you have no auto fire available for your weapon. Okay, good to know. Andrea Taylor will also guard this direction, although I'm standing a little bit close to my friend. We are grouping a little here. Gaston needs a weapon, and Damien has a cool one. Oh, wait. We ran out of weapons. We did not have enough weapons to go around. Alright then, Grenadier Coward will offer his weapon and go back for the explosives that he might throw at enemies. Wait, you left it back here somewhere, right? It was back here, right? I thought you left an explosive back here. I thought there was an explosive package. Hello? If it's in one of these spots, I can't see it. There it is! There's a spot with the thing that was left on the floor. Alright, who's stronger? Damien is. Damien. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait, you've got that weapon. So, it's just more convenient that Gaston takes the cannon and then drops off this grenade, because he's not going to throw that very far anyways. He'll keep the proximity grenade, because most people can use a proximity grenade well enough. And then, so Damien will take these extras, or you're going to be overweight with that, or what? Because that is a lot of stuff you've got on you. Well, we'll see. Okay, Crystal Hafner. We'll wait on you. We'll wait on you. Or wait, or no, good. Okay. So, I'm gonna say that you should move so much that you can't shoot. I think that's kind of important with that kind of person. Alright, I'm gonna wait for you. Gudrun Kraus? Kraus! It kind of sounds like Rouse or other things. It sounds like a couple things that are chant-worthy. That's a name that sounds chant-worthy. I'll say that much. Okay, so we're down to Karnov, and Karnov does want to set some things on fire this turn. I think he wants to set this little nook on fire. I do not like the nook. I do not like the look of the nook. I will shoot. I will shoot the nook with my cannon. I will spit fire at the nook. Alright. Hidden movement is exactly that, and I am glad, as usual. There's a house that I do not like. Sir, I do not like your house. Curse be upon your house. A pox be upon your house. A proxy be upon your house. A prox. A prox upon both your houses. Like a pox, you know, like the Shakespeare line. Come on, people. You know what I'm talking about. Or I shouldn't be disparaging. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. You've all read Shakespeare, clearly. All of my subscribers absolutely have read all the works of Shakespeare and certainly know Tybalt's famous quote about the pox being upon both your houses. It was Tybalt, right? It was Tybalt. He got stabbed and he was like, oh, why did I get stabbed? This is not even my thing. Because he wasn't even a Capulet or a Montague. He was just a friend of Romeo's. It's like, this is what I get for being your friend, Romeo. You suck. I hate you. I hate you, Romeo. You and your whole bit. Ooh, I hate you. Now, I forget. In Romeo and Juliet, was it Romeo was dead and then Juliet comes back and then kills? All right, yeah. Romeo thinks Juliet's dead and so he kills himself, and then Juliet comes back and sees Romeo dead, for real, and then kills herself. Really, I think Juliet was more justified. Romeo is kind of an idiot. It's like, you know, you had a plan where you were pretending to be dead. Maybe you should check a bit more. Juliet probably could have checked a bit more. Like, are you really sure he's dead? You really? I mean, really sure he's dead? Really? You tried poking him? Poking him a few times in the eye? Because I'm about to commit to something very serious. Alright then. True love prevails. Through suicide. This was a weird story. I would have moved on, personally. I think most people agree that the proper thing to do in that situation is to just move on with your life. I mean, I know when you're in love, you do things, but that's not one of the things you should do. I understand. I understand the sentiment. Damien, did you have any grenades that might go off if you were to go unconscious? Tell you what, get the heck out of that smoke. Yeah, that's fine. Close enough. Alright, you two, you move up slightly, and done. Grenadier Coward is going to just move up and grab a few extras, okay, well, anyone who can offer him an extra will give him one later. Just take a proximity and prime that sucker. I don't think you'll have any problems. I really hope you don't die, so you have permission. You have permission to prime whatever you want, because if you die, it's a big loss anyways. You're the commander, I mean. Alright. Hidden movement is still hidden. Alright. I'm always worried about their turn in general. I just don't like any time where I could potentially just be shot when I don't expect it. It doesn't sound good. Okay, so I'm moving up slightly. Tell you what, actually, get on top of that goddamn hay bale and fire a rocket. What happened? Or we could still hit that fence, though. I could still hit that fence. That does make me very awkward feeling. But fired in there anyways. Okay, that was a bit of a risk, actually, because if I hit the fence, I would have died too, actually. I am taking some risks with rockets. Rocket risks. There's a lot of that going on. Gudrun, you have used both your rockets, and you should return to base to get reloaded. Maybe somebody in the base could, say, pick up a rocket and send it flying your way. It doesn't sound very healthy, but I'm gonna try it. Here you go. I wish. If you could throw rockets and they'd fly in and explode, then I would just be buying rockets and throwing them, because they're a lot cheaper than the high explosives. And you wouldn't need, if I didn't need to prime them, like you could just throw them and they'd blow up like a rocket. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be freaking awesome. I wish you could do that. I wish that happened right there and we all died, just so I could learn that I could do that, because then I would be doing it more. I'd be sad that I did it now, but I would be happy that I'd be able to do it later. You know what I mean. Alright, Armand, I think I want to scout with you. And, is crouching on a hay bale really that good of an idea? I mean, it is if you want to shoot, but it isn't if you want to be shot at, if you get my drift. Maybe you should be behind the hay bale, like, taking cover. I mean, you got a good point of view from the hay bale, don't get me wrong. Let's see. Let's do some bombarding. That's what I feel comfortable with. I don't feel comfortable advancing, but I sure as hell feel comfortable bombarding. That's what this is all about. I don't like those buildings because farmers own them. I mean, because aliens could be in them. So, let's blow that up. And I'm gonna... Should I proxy? Yeah, why not? Why not? Proxy never... It does sometimes hurts. I've screwed up with them before, but mostly it's to my advantage to distribute proxies. Even if I'm fighting muton men, it still does damage, just not a lot. Damien, I think I want you to have your weapon in your hand, and I think I want you to get to the edge of the map where you can easily use your weapon. And good. Karnov. Should Karnov start more fires? I realize that Damien is having inhalation issues because Karnov went so insane with that stuff. It looks like most of our men are out of smoke, so... or our operatives, our soldiers, are out of the smoke, so... yeah, you have permission to go hog wild with that thing, Karnov. Make some fires. I will spit many fires into the enemy ship. I want to make a fire here. I want to make the fire go in the ship, inside the ship, magically through the wall. That's my idea of a good time. So I'm just really lighting... Oh, was somebody still in the smoke? You were still in the smoke? Okay, I didn't think that guy was in the smoke. Okay, so one of my guys is temporarily unconscious. Hopefully he'll be okay there. We might have to, I'm a little bit concerned. I am a little concerned when anyone goes unconscious, because that doesn't seem good for your health. It's like, can someone die from unconsciousness kind of thing? Do we need to ferry him out of the smoke? Somebody pick him up? Because there is fire next to him. I'm a little concerned about that guy's health. I'm gonna walk over to him and talk to him. Hey, buddy, are you feeling all right? I want him. I'm gonna put you over here where it's. Wait, I can toss this turn, but I will only toss. I'm gonna carry you over here, buddy. You feeling all right? Here, I'll put you down. All right, he's out of the smoke now. Hopefully that'll help. Maybe. Crystal Hafner, you are good for bombardment. You have these kind of grenades. You can prime one, and these are the exits to the ship, so go ahead and plant one in front of the exit to the ship if you can. I understand if you can't, but if you can, I would very much prefer. That might work. And if not, we'll deal with it later. I'm gonna crouch and turn this over. Boom! Oh, hello! Hello there! You got hit by a proximity mine, and so he's slightly wounded. Probably. The proximity mines, they could still hurt me occasionally when I was in my power armor, just not much. That was scary. That was scary because I shot near a fence and stuff. I could have hurt myself. Still, should I continue to fire? No, he's in there. He's in there, and we know he's in there, so... but I don't know exactly where. I'm gonna bombard. I'm gonna prime I'm gonna prime an alien grenade and send that sucker in there. There we go. that'll show him. And Gudrun is going to grab a rocket, load it up, and she's going to prepare to send it in there. But she's not going to send it in there this turn because she's not accurate enough or prepared enough to do that. Gaston will fire some explosive rounds in there, I suppose, because he is far enough away to not hurt people. Or should he just toss another proximity in there? No, the proximity will get destroyed. Just step forward once so you don't shoot your friends, namely me. And where did I see him last? I think I saw him just back in here somewhere, so I'm just gonna bombard somewhere in there. Line of fire issues. Okay, well, in that case, tell you what, we'll move to Armand. Armand, you have a good line of sight. You should have been the one firing first, actually. Using this guy behind you was a bad idea, and oops, I used the bad selection method, and I could have accidentally had that guy walk somewhere I didn't want to. So yeah, thinking carefully, I want you to bombard this barn. I don't want you to shoot that grenade that we have in there, so go ahead and just shoot here. Okay, we didn't hit him or what we were aiming at. We hit a wall. Alright, well, we blew some things up. We might have splashed him some more. We might not have. But I'm okay with that outcome. Gaston, step forward one space. See what you can do. About here. About there, I guess. I'll tell you what, just be ready to react to things. It will be your job. Alright. Maybe I should get another explosive in that area. My commander certainly could throw a heck of an explosive a fair distance. It might get destroyed as well, though. It could not. I really don't know about that one. Let's try more direct weaponry first. Crystal Hafner up here has an explosive cannon that she could use on this building and see what she comes up with. If you fire here, for example, you'll come rather close to your friends, by the way. No line of fire on that, but yeesh. Maybe I should stop doing this. You think I would have learned after the first shot, but no, I came for a second one because we trust our sergeants that much to nearly take our heads off. We trust you too, and plus you can't even fire another round. So, all right, Astra will move up and crouch and see if she can react to things. And who else do we have to do stuff? Alright, so technically, since that guy's out of the smoke, it means that if Karnov goes crazy, it will actually help recover people's unconsciousness amount, because it seems to make a check on that level every time you fire. Alright, Andrea will just get to the edge, and she could prepare something, but I think that's not wise at this moment. Mikhail could send something that way as well. I guess why not, really, Mikhail? Prime your last throwing device and throw it in that direction. There's going to be an explosion, but it probably won't hit. I'm going to say here. And so that way, if he walks that direction, you'll scrooge him. And Tatsuo will move this way slightly, just to keep this direction covered. Gudrun, Kraus will... You've got two of these big bombs. I forgot. You've got a pair of very big explosives, so distribute those immediately. Out of range, you say? 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 Oh, well, yeah, that is pretty far range. Okay. Tell me when you're in range. Alright, there you go. And you didn't hit anything funky, so Tatsuo's here. Damien could send a blaster, but I think I'm gonna wait on that. So just hide in the corner, Damien, and crouch. Alright, so we're down to Karnov and Grenadier. Should I prime it, and where should I send it if I do? Because I want it to blow up, but I don't want... The explosives kind of blow each other up, so... I think I'm gonna hope that that grenade takes him out, but if it doesn't, he might counterattack us, and that would be very bad. Also, I probably should just run. I saw him, and I used my shots. Every space I run helps a bit. Actually, smoke. Smoke would be the thing to do. Smoke would be useful. Smoke will defend us from him in case he gets any funny ideas. But Grenadier Coward can't distribute it this turn because he didn't have it primed. So that's his turn. Okay, we've done everyone but Karnov. Karnov, where would you like to make fire now? I think you'd like to take a crack at that enemy in there, wouldn't you? However, he's so far away and there's so many friends between us that well, yeah, Karnov and I have just so many friends between us that he just can't think of spitting fire today. It's like double, not a very good double entendre. All right, entendre. We got him. All right, good enough. Alien grenade returned successfully. Movement is hidden. Things are going well, I would say, reasonably enough. We're slowly clearing out this area with the use of an excessive amount of high explosives. Where can we distribute this one? Over here, maybe? There you go. That might clear out our proximity grenade that I distributed earlier, but what the hey. Alright, so that's your turn, Tatsuo. Hello, says Tatsuo to a thing that looks like a frickin' pancreas, or liver, or whatever internal organ you want to call it. It looks like an internal organ. And Karnov, yeah, that thing's gonna blow up, but Karnov's gonna try to kill it with fire rounds, because that's fun. It did not work. Alright, well, just to be sure, Tatsuo, would you mind doing an... Well, no, I'm pretty sure that thing's going to blow up. I'm almost so certain that I'm just going to wait and react to what happens next. And Mikhail, you have cannon rounds extra, I just realized? Just toss those out here. Someone will use those. Alright, good. Alright, I guess I was doing the scouting up here. Kind of scary, but someone has to do it. Alright, I'm going to crouch. Gaston will help. Done. Gudrun has a rocket available. She is gonna go over here with it. Yeah. This way. Okay. Andrea's still keeping track of that. Damien's gonna wait. Grenadier has the smoke. Would you like to use the smoke? I think you'd like to use the smoke over here. Yes. Done. And Astra's just watching from the wing. Crystal Hafner is watching out over here, but I think she's going to transfer to the top of the spacecraft. And she moved entirely too far on her turn. Just crouch and be safe. Mikhail will move over here and continue to watch. Karnov is going to run away from what he sees. Oh, horrible pancreas! I hate internal organs. They disgust me. All right, and Armand will move in this direction and explore a bit, and then get enveloped in smoke, or just that thing survived. Uh-oh, that thing is. Internal organs are a lot tougher than I remember. Okay, we're reaction shooting at 2 opponents. I'm kind of glad I saved the time now, but it didn't really work out, so never mind. Alright, Tatsuo is now looking at 1 Muton Man. We should do something about him that is not direct fire. Gudrun would like to fire at him. Gudrun really would like to fire at him. Gudrun likes to fire at everyone. But Gudrun does have a line of fire. That would be scary, though. That would be a scary rocket. Through a very narrow gap. What if I hit that gap? That would blow. That might hit us. I'm gonna save that as a possibility, but not to actually go through with it just yet. Not just now. So, yeah, most of our people that have throwing weapons are out, because I've been using them very rapidly. But Karnov is prepared with an alien grenade, and we need to use a lot of these. We need to use more of these. We've got a lot of these. That was a pretty bad throw, Karnov, but luckily alien grenades have a lot of leeway, so I think that'll hurt him pretty bad. Let's see what other pain we can drop on him. Who else? Well, I guess Armand could get an angle and fire. I just don't want him to get shot. I just don't want him to take return fire. Can you shoot from here? New line of fire. I just wasted turn movement. Turning points. Alright. Take that door! Alright, we've annoyed him, but he didn't shoot back, so... either he didn't know where it came from, or he didn't care. That's my impression of a muton man that is hits but just does not care. Grandier coward. Should I actually? No, actually I should not. I should not be. You should stay inside, where it's safe. Astra maybe should, or actually Crystal. Crystal, you're on top of the ship. You have a really good point of view of everything, basically. Do you have an angle, though? Do angle have you, though? Not from there. I didn't expect so. That seemed... You need to get to the edge. Hello? Or, well, that is close enough. And I don't want to take out the alien grenade, but I want to shoot this guy on this turn, so... Okay, well, you didn't do either of those. You got him and you took out the alien grenade, which is good because now his equipment will not disappear. Good. All right. Kind of a double victory there. Well, except for if he died from the grenade, then the equipment would still be around anyways as well. But still, that works. Gudrun, move up slightly and crouch again. Mikhail, same deal. Yeah, even though you're crouching next to fire. Tatsuo. I'm not sure about your position, but sure. Gaston, move out round. Actually, no, I am very unsure about Tatsuo's position. So Tatsuo, get back here. You're behind a wall. More cover for you. And I'm going to clear this corner and take... I can't use that. Well, I will just leave that there then. And I will take what he has. I'll have what he's having. He said the person in the movie. And me, in this case. Anyways, Gudrun. I would like you to not have so much movement because you could kill us all. So, just, yes. Nook. Nook it. Done. Turn 10. Movement is hidden. Still. Still. Okay, good. So far, so good. I was a little bit worried about how this mission would go, considering, yeah, I've got worse equipment than I've had in quite a while, sort of thing. I mean, I'm still fairly well armed, but yeah, we're kind of low on the alien gear, and that could have negative results. But we got plenty of alien grenades, and so the outdoor fight is fine. Actually, it's the indoor fight that I should be afraid of. I remember what happened indoors last time. We need to be real careful about the indoors part of the game. That's when things get real scary. Real iffy. Real sketchy. Gudrun, have a good run over there. And Karnov has one fire bullet left. Just shoot it at the ship. I don't care. Side of the ship's on fire. Good. Reloading this fire that you love to spit so much. And move over there. And if there's something to reaction shoot, do that. Yeah. I don't think there will be, but if there is, go for it. Plasma cannon is worth trading for a normal one. And I'm going to put that in my leg, even though the belt was a better option. I instantly regret that. Okay. Grenadier Coward, you have a proximity mine, and I would like to distribute a proximity mine to... I don't think I proxied this door. I would like to proxy this door. Whenever you can. I want you to do it carefully, Grenadier Coward. So, that being the case, Andrea Taylor needs to move up and make sure the area is clear for the commander. Okay, so Crystal Hafner is also going to keep Overwatch. over this area. And crouch. And Astra, the captain, is going to move up and keep overwatch over the commander, because she's less important than the commander. We work things by our ranking system, and I think operating by a rank system is a very reasonable thing to do. It's a very hello. I definitely want a proximity mine there now. I want one even more than I did before, and that was a fair amount. We are burning a lot of territory, and I'm worried about that unconscious man, by the way. Maybe I should go medicate him. That would be probably a smart thing to do. Okay, Gudrun is coming around and paying attention for proximity mines, because I know we distributed one back here somewhere. I'm pretty sure the scorched earth will not be a place that gets blown up by a proximity mine, but it's hard to know, and my memory has failed me before with the proximity mines. So I've got to be careful. I've got to be very careful where I put them, and I've got to remember and when I do, I got to remember. It's basically, or just not be careless about where I tread, at the very least. Alright, I'll take that alien grenade, just in the interest of preserving it. And I'm going to come this way. And Damien's just going to keep sitting. And my precious commander is going to move up slightly. Coming around here and toss. Can I get one here now? Not so easy. Okay. Then we shall wait. And Andrea will wait. And Astra will fly forward and cover her commander, because that is what a captain does when the commander is in jeopardy. Alright, Crystal Hafner, move up and just watch the back door. Alright, because that's what she likes to do. We have people that love to watch the back door. That's what we're all about, is backdoor watching. This, you get the idea. Alright, Karnov is useful as a fire starter even inside the ship. The blowing up the exterior of the ship seems to work, though, sometimes, occasionally. But it might destroy things inside the ship too, so effective in what way is kind of a question. What I can say for certain is we've done a good deal of... Oh, you seem to have woken up. I think you need to go back to sleep, my friend. And I wish I could do it with a human weapon, but... Whoa, I just walked really close to an old proximity grenade. Holy crap, I almost was sad again. Okay. And I could have killed my friend with that shot, really. Who knows? God dang. Oh, are you trying to kill your friend here? And also, I'm glad that guy's unarmed, because otherwise he might have done something to me. I don't want to use explosives on him, because I'll lose stuff. Somebody with a plasma cannon that's used some of the rounds already. Take care of that, or Karnov. Alright, Gudrun, I want you to turn around and aim at that guy. Can you do an aimer shot? You still saving time for an aim? Good. Okay, aim. And Gudrun, get out of the way so that we can make sure... Yeah, Gudrun, don't shoot Gudrun. Even though I know you're tired of this name business, but it's just gonna have to happen naturally. I understand. Okay. Come on! Oh, come on, people. Come on, Gudrun. I know you can do better than that. Alright. Let's just get over here where you can't do any damage. Tatsuo, you fired off some rounds too. Save for an aim shot. And just aim at that bastard. I don't know. See, the thing is, I don't know if he still has like an alien grenade or something on his person. He could still do some damage. Why can't anyone shoot this guy? I mean, come on. How hard is it? Is he like evading? No. This is not what's happening. Alright, Mikhail, you've used some rounds from your cannon too, so just move up and aim. Or why don't you just fly up? It's easier. Fly up, aim. I know you'll have less accuracy when you're doing this, but you'll have less chance of hitting your friends. Okay. No one can hit this guy. No one can hit this guy. Karnov, you might be able to, but I don't want you to. Anyone who has a plasma weapon? Astra, could you help us out here? I really would like someone to take this guy out who's used some of their plasma rounds already. Okay. Got him. I don't even think he was a threat, but it was still worrisome. Still worrisome. Karnov is saving time units for an aim shot. You don't need to do that. Auto shoot, that's fine. And Armand, you're not the best at reacting, but that's fine. Gaston, up moving you are. And the Grenadier. First, Andrea is going to move up a bit. Watch that corner. She technically could do a proximity herself, but she needs to watch. She needs to keep watch. So, Grenadier, do the honors, please. If you could. Okay, you really need to be up against that edge. Okay, that is a little concerning. Maybe if you were up one space in the air, that would help. Not enough. Okay, if you move diagonally, that'll take a lot of time, but you'll still have enough. Right. Is this close enough? Probably not. But maybe here, or there. There. Alright then, Grenadier, you're not doing this turn. So, I recommend that to be safe, you scoot back a bit. That would be the smartest thing to do. Okay, Andrea's floating above. And, yeah, everyone else is on their turn. Okay, good. Hidden movements will remain hidden, please. Yes, thank you. Okay, so Mikhail, come on down. Come around. And watch the door. Maybe crouch. Armand, same thing. You only have one round in your cannon. So why don't you pick up a brand new cannon of the plasma variety? Hello, congratulations, Armand. You are whatever customer. You are numbered customer, and numbered customers occasionally get things from people who talk like this. Congratulations, how do you feel? Like I picked up a weapon off a corpse? Not that good, really. I'm terrified. Good, good, great to hear it. Now, let's talk to some of your fans. Anyways, Gaston, before I go entirely crazy, please save us from this situation. And I actually have a good amount of time units. My character started pretty good. I'm not sure if he's become good or if I think he just started pretty damn good as far as time units are concerned. And having a lot of time units is nice when you're advancing. When you're reacting, it's, well, still useful. Or I don't know. I don't know exactly how the reaction system works, but if reaction shots just take a percentage of your time units, then no, more time units doesn't exactly help your reactions. Except for the fact that you can move more and then still react because reactions take a percent, or the movements, less percentage of your time will be spent on the movements, but the reactions will still take the same percentage of your time, if you know what I mean. So basically, extra time units don't help reactions. They just help you. They allow you to move and store enough to potentially have a reaction after you move. So time units are useful. Just not if reacting is the only thing you're gonna do. If you're just gonna sit there forever, then time units don't help reactions. If you're gonna try to move and react, then yes, time units can be useful. Point is, time units are useful on your turn, mostly. Mikhail, you're not that great at reacting. Who is a reactor that can power us all? Tatsuo. Yeah, it has the power to react. He is a reactor. He's just generating huge quantities of power and making a kind of a pulsing kind of noise. I kind of imagine reactors making kind of a pulsing noise that gets louder and quieter. I don't know. That's kind of that's the sound effect that generators use in most video games. I realize I haven't been checking up on that guy's unconsciousness to make sure that he hasn't gone beyond unconsciousness to death. Grenadier Coward, could you save one of your squad mates over there? Yeah, thank you very much. That would be a very commanderly thing to do. Check up on your mate like that. Alright, Mikhail, just keep watch. Gudrun, I want you to not use that. That is your mission, is to not use your weapon. Armand, you're not that great at reacting, but you have a nice weapon. And, well, hang on. Wait, let's get, like, at this angle and crouch. Okay, Karnov, you're good at reacting, but you could set your friends on fire, which would be kind of painful. It could be worse, though, so I think people, even in this light armor, would be able to survive that. Now, Gudrun Kraus, you're very good at reacting. Not within range, though, so that's an issue. Crystal Hafner, just keep watching that door, even though you're not so great at reacting. Astra, you are great at reacting, so yeah, watch this backside as well, from high up. Gaston's done, and we're done. More hidden movements is exactly what we get. Alright. I am far behind, so I'll use all my movement to run. And now I'm very tired. Alright, so I guess I'm going to move Tatsuo in. I guess I could wait till we are better organized, but I feel like this is a kind of a good formation to shoot from. Okay, here we go. Actually, yeah, maybe I should have been better organized. You can't. Then again, if I wait around too long or if I cluster too many people, I could have been a victim of something else. So, yeah, Tatsuo, just move up here and watch that corner. That's all you got to do. Armand, move up along this edge. And edge. You're actually seeing more than your friend Armand. So actually get behind him because he's better at, or your other friend who is better at reacting than you. So you crouch. And Gudrun can actually move forward a bit more, where she can see more. And you're directly in the way, so actually space. Okay, Gudrun, you're actually a little bit out there. Hopefully we don't get hit by an area attack in that area. And then Mikhail will just edge here, and hopefully he won't get killed by the area attack that kills all of his friends because he's wearing the nice armor. And then you just stay out here with a rocket launcher. If we really need a rocket launcher, we'll call you. We could. It's, you know, a rocket launcher situation could happen. But I'm going to say wait for it to happen. And don't kind of force the issue. Karnov, should you activate this? Hold it and contemplate that. And you move up. And Andrea Taylor is continuing to watch the back. And Grenadier Coward is going to save his friend. And there's a floating fire? There's a floating fire that's above my friend, and it threatens him. It's threatening him. Are you threatening me through floating fire? Yes, it is absolutely threatening you. It is. That fire is aggressive. It's aggressive. Somebody do something. Also, Crystal Hafner needs a better weapon, but she's going to come down anyways. Karnov, continue to contemplate that grenade, and we're done. Movement is hidden. Will it stay that way? I still hope so. Good. We're actually running out of space for movement to be hidden in, but apparently they're doing a pretty good job, or they're extremely sneaky. I don't know, one of those two. Okay, maybe. Tatsuo should go. Well, no, because he'll be facing. Gudrun, you come. There we go. Yeah, because. Yeah, you got to see first, right away, whereas Tatsuo would be facing at an angle and it would have been all confusing. So, Armand, could you move up here, and you'll be seeing him too, right? So, yeah, you take a reaction just like anyone else if you fired. Okay, so I just kind of made things a bit more complicated. So, should Gudrun fire? Yes, Gudrun should fire first. She's up front. Go ahead and auto-shoots. Normally, I don't like the person up front to do the fighting because the reactions. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, and I shouldn't have moved Armand because I can't believe neither of us. Nobody got shot there. I can't believe it. I should have had Gudrun fire first before I moved Armand up because I just created more targets. But we lived, so prepare to die. I hope you don't have more reaction time left. Or that I kill you. Okay, whew. Good. Alright. Little bit of tactical mishap there, but that's fine. Alright, Tatsuo, you're good at reacting. You're a reactor, as I call you, so just crouch and prepare to do that sort of thing. And Mikhail has nice armor, so why don't you just advance just a little bit, although sideways, moving into a dark area where people have the side view of you is not so great. And you're not great at reacting, so you're gonna do the move forward and move back technique rather than the wait and react technique. People who can react, but people who cannot should not. So that's definitely one thing I learned from the tragedy of the time before last. The tragedy, the case where the one Muton man just screwed several of my high-ranking flying armor people. I definitely learned my lesson about people reacting in that situation. I have a few people that are gathering up. I should not allow this to happen. So Karnov should back off. I'm going to have him back out of the ship. Gaston you can get here, though. You're fine, but Karnov has an active explosive. And Andrea Taylor, just in case that proximity grenade goes off, should back up a bit. And Reindeer Coward, save your friend! Even though he's probably not dead, I just want you to stimulate him. Oh yeah, stimulate that friend of yours. You just barely revived him. Okay. He was really unconscious. I mean, really unconscious. I've never seen somebody so unconscious in my whole life. I was practically a coma. It would be funny if you get a person too unconscious and when you get back to base, it's like, he's in a coma. He's in a coma. You just went unconscious again? Or is it because you're still in the smoke? I tell you what, buddy. Should I carry you out of the smoke? No, I'm just gonna stimulate you more. There you go, buddy. Are you stimulated? I don't know where you're gonna show up, but I'm out of stimulations, so I'm gonna put this in my belt. I'm gonna put the old stimulator back in my belt, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's the simple things in life that make you happy. Alright, Mikhail, I know you're a sergeant, but you're gonna have to move forward in your nice shiny armor. Because you've got nice shiny armor, and no one else does. And if you don't see anything, then other people can move up and secure the perimeter. Okay, so I think it's safe, kind of, for now. Tatsuo, get over here and cover that corridor in case someone comes down that corridor. Gudrun, cover this side in case someone comes down this corridor. We also got to be a shaft looker and make sure that nothing comes down that shaft, though. So actually, Gudrun, come over here and look this way. Hopefully, I'll cover that angle good enough that you can't get snuck up on this side, but you might be able to. Hopefully not. And then Crystal Hafner, you're not the best at reacting, and you don't have a plasma cannon. I am concerned about both these things, but you are wearing the armor, so I want you to kind of be out front, like this, and be looking at that shaft. And so if somebody comes out, they'll shoot you instead of someone who has less armor, even though maybe I do want them shooting someone who has less armor because they have less rank to lose. Armand, I want you to also cover this corridor with Gudrun. Yeah, just focus on it. And I'm coming in. I'm coming in a big way. I'm just going to cover this way. Tatsuo's fine. Karnov, should you trap the shaft? I don't think you should, actually. No. Not yet. Okay, so watching the outside. Still watching the outside. Good. Gudrun's waiting to rocket launch things if that sort of thing should be necessary. And Gaston can move up the edge of the corridor if he wants to. He will be the first to encounter something if something comes down the corridor, which will be a little scary, but hopefully someone else will help him. Oh, hello! That was a little scary, but we had a bunch of people to react, and we reacted the crap out of that guy, so that's good. Welcome back to the land of the conscious. Lewis, would you... Yeah, get your cannon back. Get your cannon back. And that proximity. And then get out of the smoke, for God's sakes. And then Reindeer Coward will remember her name and get back in the ship. That is awkward pathing you just did, but at least you're there. Okay, Gaston will move up along the edge, and that's a frickin' the liver, or whatever the thing is. That's the thing. Gaston, you got the explosive rounds. I would like you to Scrooge that. I think you can do it. You did it! Surprised that one of those things actually survived a high explosive. But at this point, or an alien grenade. It survived an alien grenade. It survived one very large explosive of one type or another. Alien grenade is most of a large high explosive. But it's surprising. It survived one of those, but did not survive that. Mysteries of this game. The mystery of armor in this game is it's mystifying. The armor system can be rather mystifying, I might say. Alright, I don't want to walk directly over the shaft. We walk around the shaft. That's what we do. You work your way around the shaft, ladies. You don't go straight in. That's just gonna scare someone. That's just likely to provoke someone. that's a more. I gotta remember the double entendre. That's just likely to provoke someone, and then who knows what can happen. I am a terrible human being, which is exactly why I'm the perfect human being to save humanity. I'm the perfect representation for humanity, because I'm absolutely terrible. Alright, Armand, look at him. Good. He didn't shoot you. Please do not die. Remain calm while I scrooge you. Thank you very much. Well done. Well done, Armand. I think Gudrun Kraus would like to support you. And she may have moved a little too far, but that's okay. Hopefully, that'll be okay. Alright, I'm gonna move up slightly and then crouch again. Oh, and there's no holes in the ceiling, is there? There's a hole in the ceiling. I have also learned a hard lesson about paying attention to holes in the ceiling, because aliens can scrooge you through holes in the ceiling. Did I mention holes in the ceiling? You should be very aware of them holes in the ceiling. That's for damn sure. Alright. And should Karnov throw a grenade up through the hole in the ceiling? It may not be a bad idea. Or maybe make a fire in the hole in the ceiling. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole! Why not? I don't know. You could break something, Karnov. I will spit fire into the alien spacecraft. Alright, well, I mean, Karnov has decided. Alright, done. The plot thickens. Oh boy, the plot really... Wow! Gudrun was probably not facing the correct direction to react to that, what she just saw. I'm not sure, though, because she did see it. Maybe she just failed to react. Alright, so who should handle this? Armand, you're actually, tougher than Gudrun is. And I think you have less experience under your belt, so... That being the case... What just happened there? I think a proximity mine just went off. But why? Why on earth did that just happen? Armand, please scrooge this alien. Scrooge. Scrooge. Nice. Scrooge McDuck. Is not really relevant to this situation in any way. Tatsuo, once again checking for holes in the ceiling as we move forward. Alright, it was kind of surprising that there was an alien back there, considering there wasn't much room for an alien to be in, but that's what it is, or that's where he was. Mikhail, would you like to go up top? Or would Crystal? Who do I like more between my sergeants? Let us review. Let us review. 52 health, 43. Sorry, Crystal, you're just tougher. You're just tougher, and so that wins between the two sergeants. Okay, well, good. Now just pay attention, and if somebody comes through that door, you give them the old business. The old Scrooge business. And I think I'm going to come up too. Alright. I'm very good at reacting. Astra remains. Andrea is still going to watch that back door despite the fact that there's very little chance of there being an enemy back there to do anything. And Gaston is also going to... No, Gaston is going to get a new gun. That's what Gaston's going to do. Gaston's going to get a gas ton of weaponry. Okay, so... maybe I should have actually used Lewis's turn. Oh well. Yeah, everyone just stay where you are. Done. We're done. We're not many enemies are left. It's fine. Alright, Grenadier, get inside. Pay attention to make sure you don't burn alive. We gotta make sure to move everyone. Who should go outside? I think it's gonna have to be Crystal Hafner again. With her armor. Right. Oh, hello there. Nice to see your butt. I'm gonna get up close to your butt so that I don't miss with my auto fire. If I touch your butt, will your butt sense me? No. The aliens do not have feelers in their butts. They're gonna wish they did. Alright, triple Scrooch. Definitely took that alien out. Alright, so Crystal, you are a little bit in jeopardy, I would say. I would say just pull back slightly. That's the best option for you, and then turn to the wall so that none of your rear armor is exposed. Your sweet, sweet rear. And I guess I'm gonna walk across the hall, or should... No, Sergeant Mikhail, I mean, should investigate across the hall. Across the hall is clear. It is clear. Repeat, it is clear. Since you're not good at reacting, you should stay inside. I will cover the hallway with my reactionness. I'm gonna cover this side, and hopefully no aliens will come from this side. Crystal, you can now turn this direction. And Gaston can come up and help you cover that direction, but not get in front of you because he can't take nearly as much damage. So hopefully you'll get Scrooge instead of him. Although I'm still not sure. It's like sometimes my people can still get killed in one shot anyways with the flying suits, and the people in my flying suits are my better people. So maybe I just don't want to risk my people, my higher ranking people ever, even if they're wearing better armor. It's a hard choice, but Gudrun, I do know, is going to come up here. And, yeah, save time units just in case. Who knows what'll happen? You never know, and so it's safer just to be careful. Karnov, get a cannon. Drop your other gun, and that'll be fun. Okay, good, good. Lewis, come on inside, but come around the fire and the smoke so you don't, go to sleep again. Astra, just stay where you are. Alrighty then. Oh, crap! Oh no, I'm dead! I didn't react! Oh, crap! Where did he come from? He fell down the hole. He fell down the hole. He jumped down the hole. Oh, I had good reactions. I just failed to do so. Why didn't I react? I just had poor reactions. Any person who is named Tiegon Berry is doomed to die. Let's just face it. That's how it works. I knew it wouldn't last. Alright, Mikhail, you're gonna be coming out sideways towards some aliens. I'm not sure if that probably wasn't the best idea, but that's fine. Scrooge that bastard! Get revenge! Also, things were going a little slow here, but that's fine. Mikhail, you're not good at reacting, and also I don't trust reactions as much anymore, so just get inside. And, gosh, yeah, things are going slow up here because just there's so much stacked up on top of our perspective now. Alright, so I think we've killed all the aliens, but I'm going to move around just to be sure. Okay, I think we're clear here. And Crystal Hafner is going to explore this last room. Oh, hey. I did not expect that. Please die, you son of a spleen. Alright, I think we are done. I'm confident enough that we are done that I'm just going to move you to the corner, and we're going to end turn. Yes, make sure no one's on fire, just to be sure. Okay. Yes, alright! Except for, I'm dead. I'm dead again! Why me? Why me? I think we know why me. I certainly have it coming. 'Cause you got it coming, buddy. Really? Really? You know what you did. Oh yeah, right. Right, that thing that I did when I was a kid. I did, you know, there was one time when I did shoplift when I was a kid. I shoplifted, and you know what I shoplifted? It's funny. I shoplifted, well, it's not entirely funny. Shoplifting is wrong. It's wrong, and I should feel bad about it, I do. But candy cigarettes. That's right, you remember candy cigarettes? They're bad for you. Candy cigarettes are also bad for you, just less so. And it's funny, because it's like... It's just, I'm doing... It's like an immoral thing for something that is kind of immoral as well. It's a mock immoral object that I'm doing an immoral thing to obtain, which it's just kind of... It just kind of reminds me of something a cigarette smoker would do. It's like, I don't care about myself, I don't care about the world, I don't care about anything. Although I'm sure that's maybe a mean characterization of some smokers, because maybe there's smokers who just like everyone, are full of love, and just don't like themselves. Or maybe even like themselves, they just have a habit that they can't kick. Anyways, I seem to be getting off topic when I should be saving the game and saying, why? Why me? The world. Oops. Hates. No, that's not gonna fit. I forget that I have limited space. Just why me? Why me, everyone? Alright, well, thank you very much for watching this episode of XCOM UFO Defense. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time, good people of Earth. Good night, and remember, don't be like me. Don't get hurt.